Hi, I'm Hannah Rainer, and that's spelled R-A-N-G-E-R. Fun fact, can't really pronounce R as well, so I don't really like my last name, but you know, we're gonna get over it. Basically, my name's Hannah, and welcome to my channel. So before I get into today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about my channel and what's going to be in store for you guys. So I actually already have a channel called J&H Vlogs, which is a channel that I share with my brother Jude. This channel is going to be my own personal channel, which I talk about all things paranormal. And I mean, there might be some funny story times in there too. I actually had the idea to make this channel because I have always been interested in the paranormal, and back in October for my main channel, J&H Vlogs, I actually did a spooky season series where because it was spooky season, also known as Halloween, and for that, all of October, I told about my own personal scary stories and about other scary stories and myths and just things like that. And I really enjoyed that. Those are the kinds of things that I watch on YouTube, and I really loved it. Like, I loved it so much that I wanted to finally make a channel dedicated just to those kind of stuff. I've been interested in the paranormal because paranormal always seems to kind of drift towards me. I have like a gift where I can kind of tell if something else is in the room, like if there's a spirit with me. I wanted to just talk about that. So there you go, that's the story about this channel and me. So today's video is going to be about my early childhood ghost. My brother one day brought home a flamingo portrait, and he made that in preschool, and honestly it was kind of cute, but I felt automatically that there was something in that. Me having kind of feeling if there's spirits around, I have always felt that there was definitely something in that. And it wasn't a spirit that was very nice. It wasn't, I don't want to say evil, but it wasn't a nice spirit. And I remember every time that I'd walk by that room, I would run. And also around that time, I was just sitting in my room, and I think one of my shelves, I collect snow globes, and one of the globes on my shelf my shelf randomly just dropped out of nowhere, and it fell, and the snow globe almost hit me in the head. But it didn't. There was glass everywhere, but I ended up having to pick it up, and all was well. I have a strong sensation, and I'm like 100% sure that it was a male spirit that was in that. I don't know why, it just gave off a masculine type vibe. And it was also like a very irritable spirit. So I remember if I would like run around or something, I'd get this sense that the spirit was not happy with me. So for all I know, it could have been like a grumpy old man spirit, but it wasn't a very happy one. And I remember one day whenever I was standing there, I would have staring contests with it because, you know, I was weird. And I remember one day I was staring at it, and then all of a sudden its eyes went from over here to over there. I would tell my parents every single day that we need to get rid of this thing because it made me so uneasy. I did not like whenever my brother would go into that room. I would always like be afraid. And my brother he's now like afraid of lots of paranormal stuff, and I think that's because of how I acted around that portrait. I wish that I never reacted that way, because he's scared of a lot of things now, and it's kind of my fault, but that's because I was personally feeling afraid of that thing. You could talk about this as a creative little imagination from a little kid. So that is the science around it, but if you're like me and you choose to believe in the unbelievable, then you should have no problem believing that it was definitely a spirit. Well, I definitely think that it was a spirit. One day, the flamingo portrait was gone. And I told my parents, oh, did you finally think about getting rid of the thing? And they're like, actually, I don't know where it went. I thought you took it down. So I actually got yelled at that day for taking it down, because they thought that I took it down and like threw it away or something, but I never did. So that was interesting. Basically, one day that portrait, which I had very negative feelings towards, just disappeared completely. I never found out what actually happened to the flamingo poster. I've asked my parents a couple times and they still deny that they took it down, so that was interesting. So I know today's video was not very super scary, but I kind of just wanted to introduce myself and my channel and talk about my earliest ghost experience. Yeah, so I know that was like a silly little story and it could have been my child's imagination, but I just wanted to talk about my first experience with a ghost and what I believe to be a ghost and still foolhardily do. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I know this story wasn't super scary, but it was my light childhood ghost story. And I hope you guys have a great day. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And there's definitely gonna be more entertaining videos coming up shortly. I just wanted to kind of introduce myself and my first childhood memory. So, bye guys.